Hello guys, and welcome back to the Long Dark Interloper run. Last time we just explored the lake cabins a bit and looked around for the heavy hammer. We still have not found that, and we will continue to search for that in this episode. I'm gonna go take a look at this corpse over here. If nothing else, I'm getting a few crow feathers. Not that I'm gonna... Well, I will have use for that later, actually. Once we get the survival bow going, it's always a good idea to have plenty of crow feathers. Each arrow is 3 crow feathers, and if you're able to craft 15 arrows, you can actually get to level 2 of the bow skill before you even shoot any arrows. So I usually don't go for that because it's a lot of time up front. I'll usually get, 8 to 10 arrows crafted at first and then start hunting with it and just let the skill hit when I have enough kills with the bow or hits with the bow. So we're gonna go up here, and right now we're just checking to see if this prepper's cache is here. The second area I've looked for, I've already checked the one near the lake itself. But across the way from the camp office, there's a spot where there can be a prepper's cache. It doesn't look like it's here though. Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably not here. I always forget exactly where those locations are. I know the general area, but I usually have to search around a bit first. It's a little bit windy today, but overall the weather's pretty good. So guys, I'm really looking forward to the next official release of the next update. Once they get all the interior lighting figured out. I think that's mainly what they're working on now, that and the glitch and bug fixes. But it's going to look pretty good, I think. And once we get to August 1st, it's going to be pretty crazy for us Long Dark fans that have been waiting 2 years plus for this game to finally release a story mode and have a full official release. The price has already gone up to $34.99, so I guess officially they're out of early access now. I'm not sure on that, but I would guess that to be the case. Just wanted to run through the deadfall area because I hadn't been there yet. I don't know if a hammer can ever spawn there. Let's take these mushrooms while we're here. Just for drinking, for tea purposes, guys, of course. For healing purposes. I don't think they have the special kind of mushroom here on this game. Pick up a few more sticks here. I think we're gonna probably go back to the treks, and I think I've explored the train cars already, but I'm not certain of that. I wanted to make sure I explored every possible area here before leaving. There's probably something I missed, but I pretty much hit them all by now. I know of one particular location, but it's not technically in this area. And that's what I was referring to last time. It's the bottom of the ravine, bottom of that train trestle. And I think we may have to end up looking there to see if the hammer's there. But right now we're going to check out the trapper's cabin, looks like. Can't remember if I was already here. It's been a while since I've done anything on the series, and I apologize for that, but since starting the last episode anyway, it was a while. But yeah, we are going to go to the trapper's cabin and check it out for a second. Got a carcass underneath the outbuilding here. Let's take these crow feathers. And yeah, we're gonna harvest this. It's not even cold. I'm not even gonna go to freezing from that. That's excellent. That's what I like to see. Pretty rare when you can harvest a carcass outside and not go to freezing condition on Interloper. So that's really nice. Let's get up here and see what's in the cabin. Weather's continued to hold the entire day pretty much. Looks like I've got a book of knowledge over there, probably a kitchen book. See what's in the first aid kit. Nothing. Dang. That's no good. Granola bar and the newsprint. Yeah, Wilderness Kitchen. And anything in this plastic container? No. Okay, we got a sewing kit though, and a backpack, which also contains nothing. Summit soda, that's nice. And decent work gloves. We can always break that down for leather if we want to. I'm gonna switch to wearing those for now because they're really high condition. Let's go ahead and open this safe. I'll check the locker first, and then crack open this safe. And if anybody watched my other series, there are some new lighting effects which also cast shadows and stuff onto this dial, and so I was noticing that. It looks like that is correct, that lighting effects didn't used to affect the dial, and now they do. It's a really minor thing, but shows that they're changing a lot of the stuff with the interiors. And I may do a video just showcasing some of the differences in the interiors. That's one thing I've thought about doing. Just having side-by-side photographs where I comment on the differences. So that may be coming up soon. It looks like we're going to crack this one pretty quick. We can get this last tumbler hit here. Come on, you're there somewhere. There you go, 9. Hoodie and some accelerant. I'll always take the accelerant for sure. I don't know if I need the hoodie though. Nah, doesn't look like it. Or, well, it's actually almost comparable to one of those sweaters, so it may be worth keeping. I'm going to put on the higher condition socks and drop the older ones. Looks like I'm going to need to repair that scarf if I want to keep wearing it. We'll go ahead and drop the hoodie because I don't want to carry. I want to knock down my weight some. And we'll set these in here to cure. Hopefully I'll be able to come back to get that at some point. And I kind of like to separate everything out of one huge pile just to make it easier to get to when I get back to it. We're going to start a fire here with this accelerant. I think we need a little bit of water. Go ahead and cook this venison we just harvested. And yeah, we're going to need to melt a good bit of water a gallon. Use the purification tablets. As long as we have them, we might as well use those. They're a little bit faster than boiling the water, I think. So let's get our thirst quenched here. I've got a lot of coffee. I'm looking at that and thinking I can make it back up that rope. The long rope that goes down into the ravine. I think I can make it. We're going to go ahead and cook this herbal tea. I believe that once you cook tea or coffee, that the weight is just the water weight, not the water weight plus the, you know, the actual herbal tea that you pick up. So I think it gives you a bit of a weight advantage. Obviously, you are carrying a lot of water weight, even when you're not carrying water, though. So that's important to keep in mind. Alright, so we've hit level 2 cooking. That's great. We'll go ahead and eat up some. We're gonna try eating this candy bar 40%. It's a little bit risky, but and then we'll eat some of the venison and drink some water, and then we'll hit this bed, the warmest bed in the game. And you actually recover more condition on this bed too, I think. So I may be at full condition when I wake up. I don't remember how much I was at. Yeah, we're at 100%, guys. 100% condition. That's really nice. Eat some Pinnacle Peaches to give me a few calories and quench my thirst a bit. A lot of times you want to eat the cans and the other stuff that you find laying around, just because it'll go bad really quickly if you don't. So I knocked out the field dressing your kill, so now I'm at level 2 carcass harvesting. And we're gonna have to pick these up because we're gonna be traveling quite a bit today, and I don't want to just lose them here, leave them here, and then forget them. Very shortly here we're going to be heading down to the dam. I've explored pretty much everything in this region now. And I'm just disappointed to find no heavy hammer. This is easily the longest time I've spent on Interloper without finding it. Look at that, it's 19 degrees outside. That's very warm. It feels like 19 anyways. That's an excellent temperature to travel in on Interloper. So we're gonna be able to haul all the way back down to the dam this episode, I think. I'm gonna check out Max's last stand to see if I can get some feathers. Check out the corpse, which they rarely have anything. And here's a feather, one feather maybe on it. I found the fire starting book. And I have enough feathers for 8 arrows. That's nice. That's definitely a good starting position for that. So not too much at Max's Last Stand, but I didn't expect much. At least we found another book. So I have to say, one of the things I'm looking forward to most about story mode is the release of the new map, which is a very large map attached to, I believe attached to Timberwolf Mountain and Pleasant Valley, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's attached to Pleasant Valley somewhere. I think previously I stated that it was attached to Mystery Lake. That's not correct. Mystery Lake is already attached at, like, at both ends, so to speak, so there's really no place to put it onto Mystery Lake. And Pleasant Valley appears to be the main central location that they're going to be working off of in this game, at least for the initial world. So yeah, the new region's very large, and it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be cool to explore that, even within story mode, but mainly within Sandbox. But probably the first time I play, I'm just going to play story mode and just discover that location naturally. I'm not going to go into Sandbox and explore everything first. And that will be, I am planning on doing a live stream of story mode the day of the release, so I may even be pulling an all-nighter. We'll see how it goes, but I've been waiting for story mode for so long in this game. It's gonna be a great time. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun to play through it. I think they said it's gonna take 6 to 10 hours to play through. It'll probably take me 6 or 7, I'm guessing, to know the lower end of that scale. But that is just for the first 2 episodes, so you know, once they get to adding all 5 of them, it may be about 20 hours worth of gameplay. Okay, I just almost walked into a wolf encounter there. We're gonna swing wide around here and dodge him. Hopefully he doesn't see me from over there. Who looks at this corpse? Yeah, we have. Let's keep going. See, it's actually really warm today. It's an excellent day to travel. I am weighed down a little bit. I'm encumbered, so I'll probably have to address that once I get to this rope in the ravine. But first we gotta make it through the dam. Coming up onto the derailment. Pretty sure I've already checked out these train cars, but we'll double check. I don't actually know where the main spawn points are for the Heavy Hammer and Mystery Lake, just because I find it so often in Timberwolf Mountain or Coastal Highway, seems like. So we got the birds swarming around. I must not have explored this too much. There's probably still some feathers on the ground down there. Let's take a look here. I thought I remember walking up this tree. Pretty sure I did, so we're gonna walk past that. There must be a feather on the ground here, I think, or the birds would have gone away. Yeah, there's one. Let's just take that and keep going. I know I've explored all of that before. And we'll haul to the dam, and that'll be the end of this episode. Episode after this, I promise we'll get down into the bottom of the ravine and hopefully find something down there. It's been quite a search to find the heavy hammer this go around. It's actually impeding my progress pretty significantly. You really ideally want to be to the forge around now and about ready to craft all of your makeshift tools. I think I'm on day 8 at this point. So in a better run I would be ahead of this pace by now, but not going for an optimal run this time. I may do that in the future. But I would need to get a little bit better start to be able to do that. And Interloper doesn't always cooperate. Going past the camp office, or the logging camp area here again. I'm just gonna walk up on this hill to try to stay away from wolves and just pick off any sticks I can find. And we'll slowly slide back down. Careful not to fall too far there. Don't want to tear my clothing or anything like that. Got another swarm of birds there. That might mean there's a feather still in that area. I didn't see anything. I'm just now being at risk for hypothermia. Not a big deal though, because I'm going to be inside pretty quick here. So to get to the ravine basin, we've just got to go to the end of this track, go through the cave system a little bit, I think. Or maybe not, maybe we don't have to do that, but we got to hit a rope going down. I know that, and that's a really long rope. Just got to be careful you can get back up that rope if you get down there. Possible there could be a carcass here, a deer carcass. I don't see one. Let's go ahead and go wrap the episode up and we'll get inside the dam. Once again, thanks for commenting, those of you who have commented, and thanks for watching the videos, and enjoy the next episode, guys. It's going to be a pretty good one, I think.